fans of Carey Playwrights Forum. We hope that you're excited to join us tonight for the world premiere of 7 monologues that were written as part of our It's Been 1 Week monologue writing competition. I'm Jory Slotke, and I'm the producer of this competition. Before we get to the monologues, I want to give you a recap on what brought us here today. On Sunday, we paired 7 writers with 7 actors, and we gave the mission to write, rehearse, and record a 2 to 5 minute monologue based on a prompt that we randomly chose for them. And we gave them some rules, like they couldn't base it on prior material, it had to be entirely new material. But other than that, we gave them free rein to be creative. And we hope that you are just as excited to see what they came up with as we are. We also hope that you'll stick around at the end to vote on your favorite monologue. The winning team will get $150. So again, we will have a form that will allow for voting. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the It's Been 1 Week monologues.
I'm here. I'm here. I just got the call. It is so good to see you again, brother. It's been a while, no? Congrats, man. You did it, my friend. Way to go. Okay, let's get this party lit. What'll it be? Fireworks? Blog blast? I know. What about a toot on this bad boy, huh? Hey, don't ignore me. What happened to you, man? We used to be inseparable. It's been too long since you got a decent pat on the back. You really rocked it this time. You are the king, and I am here for you, bro. Oh, let's say we jump on this TikTok thing, huh? No? Oh, well, let's go old school then. Skywriting, right? That'll get their attention. Hey, where are you going? We're just getting started. Hey, hold it. I know. At times I get carried away. The false modesty, the humble brag, the mean gloat, especially when the temptation arises to say, soothe the wound, give the old ego a rocket boost. Those times can get mighty dark. You know, when that ugly shadow of shame creeps in later and spoils all the fun. Brutal. But hear me out, please. Okay? You know, if sometimes I can be your worst enemy, I can also be your best friend. Honest. Well, think about it. We are so good for each other. I know I can clearly recall times when you took the high road, swallowed the stings, and kept me at bay. But how can you forget our worthy moments? A good deed is rewarded. Perseverance pays off. The truth finally triumphs. Remember that little swell in your chest? The glow of accomplishment, of gratitude? How about the afternoon you finally found me in your father's eyes? So you see, I'm not like those other sins. No way! Have you ever heard about a little lust being a good thing? Or greed, or wrath? I don't even belong on that stinking list. I'm the only one who really knows how hard you worked, how vital this is. So let me give you a well-deserved attaboy. Okay? We'll keep it simple. I've got champagne on ice, the gang on speed dial, a brass band on call. Okay? What? I mean, just the two of us? Wow. Now I am really impressed. You are different, man. Deep. Don't need me around as much, or not front and center. Okay, cool. We can do different. Are you ready? Wahoo! I'm sorry. Yay!
Hey, I dreamed about you, about us. Again, I know. It's like the third time this week, but this time, you remember that day at the lake? It was like that, only it was a dream lake. So the water was bluer, like crazy Caribbean blue. Oh, wait. Before that, we were in a car driving past these fields with giant hay bales and something or other. These rolling green hills, and we were just flying down the road. And then somehow we were at the lake, and I just jumped right in, which was nothing like that day. I was such a chicken. The water's all brown. And that's when you were like, you told me about the tannins, right? You said that for an iced tea addict, I should have known about the tannins, but I had never even heard the word until you said it that day at the lake. And that's when I realized you're not just gorgeous, you got a brain. And that's when you were like, let's go skinny dipping. And I was thinking, whoa, hold on, what's going on here? But you just whipped off your clothes and jumped in. You were such a show off. You know it's true. My God. Why wouldn't you show it off? I'll never forget that day. How the water rippled against your thighs when you walked in. How it glistened against your chest when you came up for air. The lake water was so warm, remember? And it felt so nice against your skin. Oh, that day. But in the dream, we were weightless. Like, we didn't even have to kick to stay up, but that's not how it was that day, right? Like, we must have had to kick our legs. And not in the dream. We just floated. We touched, and it was so. mm, I couldn't tell where your body ended and mine began, just like that day. We haven't gone skinny dipping since then, have we? Hey, How much trouble would you be in if you were a little late for work today? Because after a dream like that, I just wanna. Huh? Hey, Jamie, where? Oh, they called you in early? I just. Hey, have you ever had a dream where you were dreaming? No, I'll explain later. It's okay. Yeah, I love you too.
Booked, booked background again. I hate cowgirls. I have a degree in aerospace engineering, and I changed careers just to be an extra. I'm probably a sidekick. You know what? No, not even a sidekick. Probably just some token acquaintance or adopted cousin. You know what? I'm a human prop. I might as well be a plant or a tree. Oh wait, no. This is a sausage commercial, which means I'm a meat lover, not a plant lover. Not even refined enough to be a foodie or vegan. Jeez, this location is probably someone's backyard barbecue or strip mall parking lot. What does real people casting even mean? What does that mean? I am a diversity hire? I know Shakespeare. I can weep on cue. I can do stand-up. I have won countless acting competitions. I can memorize as many lines as needed. All that just to be an extra? Oh, I am better than this. You know what? I'm gonna be the best dang human prop, acquaintance, plant, cousin, whatever the world has ever seen. Yeah. I'll read these details. Wait. SAG. A SAG extra being paid SAG rates. A non-union extra booking a SAG role. One step closer to becoming SAG eligible. This is the light at the end of the tunnel. All those hours on set watching forgetful actors flub the few lines they had. Yeah, I deserve this. I earned this. It's my time. Finally, yes!
I really shouldn't be wearing this. It itches. And then my face is all red and blotchy, but at least you can't see it, so I guess it does its job. Assuming the spotlight washes me out. My eye bags look like plums. God. I can't move. Blend in the concealer at least. Whatever, no one will notice. Yeah? No one will notice. I should get ready. I know. I just want to be a good performer. I should do this. But should doesn't always mean can, but it almost always means should. I'm so tired. The work isn't real. It's not important. It's just a thing. I'm not sure where I am right now. It's like I'm floating. I don't know. Lipstick. I always wear lipstick, even if I don't wear anything else. I really should. My lips are chapped to shreds, but I should. I should look the part. I should. Should I be a puppet, I would be the world's worst. It's not all that much to do. I just couldn't. At least not well. I know. The puppet master does all the work. I know that. But even the strongest strings couldn't hold me up. Every individual movement of the hand above me would hurt. When I was younger, I went to puppet shows with my father. The puppets had a sort of life to them. They wouldn't move. They would bounce. They'd float to one another, like bubbles blown in the backyard, or the ones that fly from the sink when you use too much dish soap. Puppets aren't alive, but they're very good at pretending they are. They tell stories, make jokes, save princesses, and they get saved too. If I were a puppet, I'd be heavy. Puppet masters would loathe using me, and the kids would watch the other characters. I'd prefer it that way. I would make myself heavy. So heavy, they'd have to put me away. In a little chest, a suitcase, something with a lock, something dark. It doesn't have to be comfortable or quiet. I can sleep through anything. This doesn't even need to be a hypothetical. I am designed, trained, carved, and painted to do one job, to do this one thing, this thing I can't do. I'm a terrible, terrible performer. What am I now? Where am I? My puppet master gave up. And that's okay. Or maybe my strings became threads, or spider webs, or nothing at all. I don't really know. My arms are heavy. I don't float the way I'm supposed to. My wooden face is rotting. The paint is chipping. No one wants to look. And that's fine. In fact, please don't. I don't want anything from you. I can't. So please, stop trying. I haven't been in the backyard for months, and the sink is full of dishes. Being in the dark is fine. I can sleep through anything.
Why did I do it? They ask me that every day. Why? Well, I wanted the stars. And I did get to space through work struggles, rising through the ranks of space jockeys. I made a career of facing down jerks every day. You just had to be better. Much better than any of them. Being the captain of a huge cruiser sailing through space isn't easy, but it is easier than babysitting the last of humanity on a Hail Mary mission to planet 615, where hand-picked scientists and thinkers and too many politicians will start a new Earth. The woman on board wanted me to spend more time with them, like I was just like them. They had babies and children. I didn't have time for babies. Until I met Margaret. She and her baby Janie were beautiful. And Janie didn't cry like the others. She smiled at me. I dreamed of that smile every night, and I woke up sweaty and shaking, wishing Margaret and Janie were mine. I dreamed of that smile and the smile her mother gave me. How her mother would smile more when her husband strutted in like a rooster on crack. He would herd them out of my office and away. I tried to forget about them, all of them. They just weren't any of my business. But every night I dreamed. My dreams were so real. Oh, I could smell Margaret and Janie. I could feel them. Things changed when Margaret's husband started telling lies that slithered around the ship like invisible smoke. People smirked as I passed them. Then Margaret stopped coming. No Margaret. No Janie. I stayed in my corners. But still I dreamed, what if Margaret and I could slip away once we landed? Slip away and raise baby Janie. I wanted that happiness. I still don't remember what happened. I remember walking down the hall towards Margaret's room, and her husband answered the door. He yelled at me to leave, and that's the first and only time I heard baby Janie cry. In the room, the people in it all went red. Everything red. And I woke up in the brig, a murderer. I can't close my eyes because I still see my red hands. Where did they come from? Why is the ship so quiet? No chattering, no babies, no people walking through the halls. The jailer that throws me my food says that we'll run out of fuel soon and we'll float through the planet's atmosphere. He probably hates me. Probably hates everyone. I don't understand any of this. I just watch the stars swirl past my tiny window. And the quiet becomes deafening. I wonder what it'll feel like to burn up. Will I scream? Or will there just be quiet? I once dreamed about the quiet. And now it'll be all I have.
He's a devil. He's a devil. He's a devil in his own hometown.
Welcome to hell. You're here because you're gluttons who died. And I'm here because I'm bucking for a promotion to Demon First Class. A marriage made in hell. Yes, you in the back. Yes, that's right, you're dead. Everybody good? Let's continue. Oh, stop whining. Oh, by the way, all services provided by hell are delivered as is. And if you don't like it, you know what you can do. Step this way, please. Marcus, put the phone down. Yeah, I got bad news. Facebook abuse is a form of gluttony, but oh, hey, good news too. There's no internet in hell. We do have banjos, though. And Jennifer, now, did you bring some for everybody, or will you tuck that syringe back into your purse? And Simon, only one cigarette at a time, please.
My body is like an apple tree, riven by lightning, yet living. And I, the windfall fruit, suspect.
You again? Apple tree. I'm nothing like an apple tree. More like a rose bush complete with thorns. You got that? Windfall fruit. Psh, you're the fruit. Now, Sophie. You've heard it said that alcoholism is a search for God, and oh, wow, girl, did you search hard? Did you notice that God sent you delirium tremens?
He reaches out so people will turn around their lives.
Yeah, no, God's an optimist.
You are a dropped book, a lost key, a wallet left behind.
I know where you're going with this. You want them to know me, the worst me, the once human me. Well, I'm in control here. Listen up, people. Yes, yes, I am one of you. I was a glutton. Now, can we stop harassing the tour guide? Look, I needed this, okay? Wanted it like Jennifer wants her needle. Me, I swallowed every lie they told me, lover after lover, without ever pausing for a moment of peace, or stillness, or silence. Woo! Satisfied! I was a glutton for punishment, love's biggest glutton.
You were never as broken as you thought.
I stuffed myself with beauty and pleasure. I had to have someone's approval to feel okay. Had to have their love because I couldn't. Look, why are you torturing me?
But you'll never be immortal again.
I was briefly immortal. First love can do that. Though my addiction would not yield. The torturer became the tortured. Punishment was just part of the package.
Until sometimes, with the sudden rush of grace, twofold silence becomes the song of love.
Twofold silence becomes the song of love? Is it possible? Now, even now. Oh, the northern lights and song. Me and me. Oh, you're right. Oh, I don't belong here. So long, gluttons. I got a date with an angel.
Got a date with an angel. Got to meet her at 7. Got a date with an angel, and I'm on my way to heaven.
Put on the finishing touches. Oh, whoa. Come on, girl. You've got this. And now you're talking to yourself like you're talking to a horse. Famous Mr. Ed. Mrs. Ed, more like it. But not Mrs. anymore. Bastard,
up and died on me just when things were supposed to be getting good. It's my fault. Really. I was just greedy for more. Retirement left us with too much time on our hands. We just had to go and up the ante, didn't we? It was nice while it lasted, though. Oh, the way he looked at me like we were kids again, waking me up every morning with a smile and more, all day saddling up next to me, fingertips like fire. You know, I should have known. You never could let a good thing pass. You always had to go for more. You could have just had 1 glass a day, as was recommended, but no. Sneaking extra glasses when I wasn't looking clearly. But still, maybe those extra glasses were why we had some of the most amazing moments in our marriage. No. I can't go to my own husband's funeral wearing those lips. Maybe if I was his mistress. Kind of nice to feel like one for a while. What color lipstick does one wear to a funeral? I don't think they covered that in those women's magazines I used to torture myself with. Well, maybe there's a YouTube video tutorial. Maybe there's a YouTube makeup tutorial somewhere out there. I have to ask my granddaughter. Lord, James, I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss our mornings together, our midday walks, discussing books, watching those classical British cozy crime dramas. Of course, afternoon delights. I wonder how much I'd be missing you if I hadn't gotten that deer antler for you in the first place. Our marriage was listless for so very many years. Funny, I used to think it was my fault. But, you know, once you had time and energy to devote to loving me, well, everything was so magical. Just a few slices in a bottle of vodka. Steep for a month. And then only drink a thimbleful at a time. So what do you think I found when I went into your office earlier today? A damn bottle nearly empty. It was supposed to last us for a year. You greedy bastard. You're my greedy bastard. I love you. Screw it. It's his funeral. I know. He would have wanted me to look as good as I can for him. I loved you from the bottom of my heart, even during the low points. I loved you. I love you still.